Welcome back to another episode of Close to Hell podcast.
We back.
Your host, Jim Gillespie.
No, fuck you. No, you're not doing the intro because you say my name wrong for fucking forever. It's Jim. It's a fucking P.
Gillespie.
Gillespie. What the fuck are we doing here? What do we do? I'm so tired of Asian people. No, I'm just kidding.
Gillespie.
I'm like, you've known me for fucking 20 years. You're my oldest friend. How do you get my name wrong?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
The pronunciations.
Jim Gillespie.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? All right, anyway, I'm Jim Gillespie, and to my right is John Prophet, and across from me is TJ Ree.
Welcome back to another episode. I think episode 8.
It is.
This is episode 90.
Episode 8 of
We made it.
Close to Hell, the Close to Hell podcast. What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're just welcoming back the people.
We're welcoming them back. We're coming back people.
Welcome back to the people.
It's Mania. It's Mania week.
Mania week, baby.
It's Mania week. The wrestling vibes are through the roof.
My gun is steaming right now.
We just forced TJ to watch 40 minutes of wrestling.
Pretty much.
We're like, we keep checking in with him, like, how you feeling? He's like, not so good.
Yeah, it's almost like giving someone acid. It's like, did it kick in yet?
And this is not so good yet.
Yeah.
I'm hype. It's in our city.
It's coming. It's here.
It is coming.
I mean, it's been like promoting for like almost a year now.
Yeah, they announced it like a year out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They already know where the next one's going to be too.
Yeah, because by the time it's the week of, the hype is so fucking through the roof crazy.
It seems like I've been waiting like a year for this thing.
I've been waiting for 26 years.
Yeah, I've been waiting for ever, and I'm not going. I've waited forever, and I'm still not going. It's my own fault.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be a millionaire by now.
Yeah, you're in your mid-20s. You should be a millionaire.
It's my own fault. It's my own fault. I didn't fucking... It's so funny. Me wanting to go to WrestleMania, I'm like, you should have went to fucking college. What a fucking... I like everything, every place that I swear I misstepped in my life, I'm like, it's because of Mania that it's all coming to fucking
you didn't go to WrestleMania
focus.
is why that's all your shortcomings.
Every mistake I've made has led to me not being able to be at WrestleMania to see the actual Rock.
Well, you should have been a realtor.
I should have been a realtor. I should have worked for Keller Williams and beat the fuck out of my girlfriend.
We could just at Triple H right now. At Triple H.
I'm like, at Triple H, our moms are dead. Hook it up.
Our moms are fucking dead, please.
Hook it up.
I'm about to shave my head and just walk around like I have cancer.
Yeah, well, John Cena.
They gave me 6 months.
I got a sick one.
Yeah.
I got a real sick one.
Cena will sniff me out.
Yeah, he can smell cancer. He can smell cancer.
Oh, yeah, he has a taste for chemo. He can smell it coming.
Yeah, John Cena's the kiss of death, man.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny if you walked into a room and the kid saw him and goes, oh, fuck, it's serious, Hawk. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so we're going to put you on a 6-month plan, but we're also going to have Cena come in. It's like Cena just shaves off 6 weeks.
Shit.
I remember seeing...
They brought Cena in. That means we're nearing it.
Do you ever see Florence and the Machine do that live performance for that girl that's dying like any second? The girl's already like slow dancing with the Grim Reaper. They're like, it made me cry.
Oh, that video that's sad. And then also there's another little girl, same situation. They had Beyonce come in and sing Halo.
Yeah.
Oh my! And
then they had her one of her guys that came with her. He had like mallets. He was playing on the little girl's ribs. Glockenspiel. That's so horrible. Yeah. I wish I could just. It's funny. We could just stop eating for 6 months and convince everyone we have cancer. Just get money on fucking. I was gonna say OnlyFans. GoFundMe.
My mom died, right? So my aunt is like obsessed with trying to get a GoFundMe going. And I'm like, why are you trying to do that? No one wants that. No one wants the attention of a GoFundMe.
Nobody wants the attention of a
Nobody
GoFundMe.
Nobody wants to write the GoFundMe. She's like all about it. Like she's like no one wants that.
Yeah.
GoFundMes are embarrassing.
There's somebody I know, their coworker started a GoFundMe for them to go to WrestleMania.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, it's been a childhood dream. Like anyone can contribute.
No.
Fuck you. I'm not giving you shit.
No.
You fucking pay for me to go. How about
that?
Pay for fucking me to go.
I just realized that like a lot of I feel like careers online has just become like homelessness or like panhandling.
Oh yeah, online panhandling is the worst, dude. There used to be other comics that I would like work with who would literally they're just
cry
like
for money.
Anything helps. Anything.
Anything helps. Yeah, get a fucking day job.
anything else.
Besides that doesn't.
I keep seeing people online that are like, how I work from home as like a digital marketer. I work 4 days a week and I make $5,000 a month. I'm like, how?
Be super hot and sell your feet pics.
No, it's because they have
that.
Hot.
It's because they have that dumb
nice
fucking.
Feet.
They have that dumb piece of paper and they get to fucking work from home. Work from home is not real. I'm convinced it's not real.
Wait, what do you mean piece of paper?
They fucking have a degree.
Yeah, working from home. Women have been doing it since the dawn of time.
Yeah,
that's working from home.
Yeah, guys are like, actually, I like working from home now.
Yeah, actually, I would be a housewife, no problem.
Oh yeah, same. That's my dream job.
Problem. Oh my god,
that's my dream job. 100%.
I would fucking.
I'm way ahead of you. I already started fucking guys, dude.
I would literally.
I'm the only one on the path.
I would have breakfast made.
Oh yeah.
I would watch the Today Show.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Christ, I would
Scrapple Grump,
morning
head. Yeah, become a Scrabble Grump. I'm literally, I'm gonna eat so much Scrapple during WrestleMania. Dude. I'm literally gonna show up with agita.
Yeah, you got a fucking heart murmur.
Yeah,
a sodium bomb.
Yeah, I would fucking kill it as a stay-at-home dad.
I think so too.
Oh my god,
anyone would with enough money. Anybody would.
Yeah, but it's because men have common sense. We wouldn't complicate things.
Also, I feel like being a stay-at-home.
One pan. I'd have one
pound, one pan, one happy family.
One happy family. I cooked another loaf of Scrapple for dinner.
Boom.
I'm gonna go back to playing Xbox.
I put it in the air. I put it in the air fryer. Fucking poke it. See if it's
air
done.
fryer. Practically, if it had tits, I'd fuck it. I'm marrying my air fryer. I'm gonna be the first guy to marry an air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Could you fucking imagine?
I can't. In 2024, yeah, actually.
Yeah. How I married my air fryer. It's a 43 minute
it's like a Mari segment. It's a Mari segment. A kid ain't mine. It's like a toaster oven.
Yeah. You are not the tinfoil.
He don't look like me at all. It's literally like no. It's like a tiny air fryer.
They like interview the air fryer. It's like beep.
It's just
you are not the tinfoil.
Yeah, you are not the basket.
I told you I spray that thing so nothing sticks in there, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can't have girls.
The best episode I ever saw of Mari was after school one day. There was a kid. The bottom bar, it was like, a paternity test or whatever, and then the bottom just says, Lamar claims I don't make sick babies. And then it just shows the baby cam in the back room, and it's literally like a child vegetable. That's like in a chair, and the dude's like, I ain't mine.
I would never make a sick baby.
They're like, it is, and he just gets up and he's like he's getting ready to swing on Mari. He's like, how dare you set me up?
I don't think I've ever watched that show before. Besides, like going into like
fucking serious.
Yeah, you have parents that love him. That's why.
I don't never watched it like at home, but I've always seen it like at like a diner somewhere.
Oh, okay. I was watching it.
I've only seen that like a sports clips.
Yeah.
I started skipping school in like kindergarten, so to catch up on Mari.
I remember at one point, having like a thought in my head that I shouldn't have had in fourth grade was like, how is Steve Wilkos getting his own show? He's just a security guard.
Yeah.
Steve Wilkos.
I'm like, how's he getting that?
What did he do? I start having takes on the industry.
Yeah, we're like learning about the shot heard around the world. I'm like, I'm thinking about Steve Wilkos getting the promotion.
Yeah, the shot heard around the world. How about when he threw that chair into his fucking own logo and it stuck?
Yeah, he smashed his own sign because he was talking to a pedophile.
Yeah.
Fucking scumbag. I miss that daytime TV.
Oh, old school TV?
I grew up watching like the Today Show. Fox 29. I love that.
Today Show, UPN.
Fox 29 is just so unprofessional.
Just anything on UPN.
Ugh. King of Queens. I'm pretty sure King of Queens they made like 5 billion episodes.
Eyes are getting weary.
That's why I kind of miss like the whole
it's getting tight.
Channel surfing thing,
like being at the mercy of when something's on TV. Like when it airs.
I used to remember waiting for Raw to come on, and I would be like, I'm gonna watch this, and then Raw's on.
Yeah. Planning. I remember
flipping. Yeah, I would have Raw, and then I'd have like Ripley's Believe It or Not on. Like I would be going back and forth.
I remember in elementary school, I was like all about like getting like the Guinness Book of World Records book. I'm like, I'm getting that.
Yeah, dude, that's like
the fucking book fair.
Can't wait
for the kids.
I showed up to the book fair with Cheez-It crumbs in my pocket. I'm like, I'm walking out with a fucking Ripley's book or a fucking I Spy book.
One of those Spencels.
Yeah, dude.
Dude. I would get the
I ain't never had nothing from the book fair.
I remember one time I fucking strong armed somebody into getting me a fucking an eraser, the long football eraser.
Fuck.
Oh hell yeah!
and I literally thought I was a Kardashian.
Dude, I had
I was
someone.
like, sorry, I can't hear him using my expensive eraser to not do homework.
I
It
remember
would just smear. It would rip the page.
I wanted that bendy pencil so fucking bad.
Oh,
and I remember my mom was like, "You don't want that. They suck." I was like, "Can I fucking figure that
Can
out?
I tell you it sucks? Can you be
What if
showering me with them?
Can I fucking figure out if it sucks or not?"
You don't want that. My
I don't
entire
want
life
that.
is you don't want that.
I don't want that.
You don't want
That's
that.
crazy because I'm willing to give you away for it.
No, I live in your dumb head. You don't want that. I
Yeah.
swear to God, my kid wants that. I'm gonna get it for him.
My kid's gonna be a fat fucking monster. Are you kidding me?
My kid's gonna be like my kid one day is just gonna be into chainsaws. I'm gonna give him 10 chainsaws.
Yeah, no wonder.
My kid wants to be Leatherface. I'm gonna get him
No.
fucking Leatherface gear.
Yeah, who am I to say no?
Yeah.
It's his life now.
Yeah, even if my kid wants multiple ARs, I'm gonna fuck. Yeah. Nah, you don't want that because next thing somebody's gonna call you a fucking flame at school, and you're gonna come back and you're gonna shoot them all.
Yeah, no.
I already see it.
I can already, yeah. And here's the thing. That means I gotta get up.
I mean, and then I gotta get up. I gotta go. Yeah,
I gotta get up.
I don't ever want to talk to the principal.
You gotta get me up?
I'll go to back to school night because they like.
Oh, trying to get my parents to like be involved in my school.
My mom worked at the school and didn't even go to back to school. My mom's like, "It was last night." I'm like, "You work here?
My mom, yeah,
That's your colleague."
my teachers used to like give me shit. They're like, "Where the fuck are your parents?" I'm like, "Ask them."
Ask them. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm calling them right now.
I'm too busy being upset that I smell.
I was always the last kid to play. We had like trees out front of school. I was always the last kid in the fucking trees. I knew my parents were still 45 minutes out.
Yeah.
Down the street. They lived down the street. They were 45 minutes out.
Hell yeah.
My parents, for some
45 hour,
reason,
at least 45
my parents
hour.
like would just choose to sit in traffic on the Commodore Barry. They'd be like, what time is he out of school? We're gonna go get stuck on the Commodore Barry for no reason.
They're not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
my parents would like straight up hit up Cowtown on like a Monday, and I'm like, all right, well, I would have loved to go.
Yeah.
I would have loved to get a knife from a Native American guy, maybe a green jacket.
Something.
So
anything.
I'm gonna get my kid anything.
Can I give anything?
My kid's gonna put something on the thing. I'm gonna be like, of course, I love you so much. Yeah, of course you can have a baby bottle pop.
You can have anything.
I treat myself to shit now because I have money.
overtreat. I overtreat.
Ugh, I reward myself with everything.
I listen, my pleasure systems are all reward treat based.
I took a bunch of bags of trash out, so I ate a half pound of fudge. I was like, whoa.
Well, wait a
I
second.
was like, yeah, but guess what?
I'm
I was
waiting.
like, go me. I cleaned my
Hold
place
on.
up.
I'm
That's
like
funny.
waiting for you to say something that doesn't make any sense. I'm waiting for the bad part.
And you didn't deserve it. Why?
Yeah, I'm like, well, hold on.
And you didn't deserve it. Why?
Those numbers check out. I don't know what you're upset about.
Yeah. Like, my kid's going to walk up. My kid's going to be like, I want these, like, dumb scissors. I'm like, oh, my
Yeah.
God, cut your sister's hair. Do whatever. I don't care. I love you.
Love your life.
Figure it out that you don't
Be
like it.
happy.
I had an uncle that would, like, talk you out of stuff. Like, you go to Five Below.
Fuck
Like-
you.
like-
You're not my dad.
Like my mom would take like me and a friend to Five Below and be like, yeah, get whatever you want. You know what I mean? We'd go there and he'd be like, you don't want that. You're not gonna fucking do anything with that. I'm like, I'm like, what, this fake nose?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
actually.
I am.
Yeah, I
Yes,
am. You
I am.
don't
What
know me.
All right, fine. It's fine. I'm gonna get it, but you better be using it.
Yeah, you
better
use
fucking
it.
go.
Where's your fake nose?
Where's your
It's like,
do you have it on you?
yeah.
Do you have your
I
fake
told
nose?
you. I told you.
I told you you wouldn't use
It's
it.
Why are
like-
you sneezing? Why are you sneezing?
It's like, why
Don't
the fuck?
practice fake sneezing with your fake nose. Get outside.
What the fuck?
None of that.
No, I
My
used
kids are
to-
gonna have the sprinkler. My kids are gonna have the slip and slide.
I've been a nail biter all my life, and my dad used to fucking scream at me when I would do it. He goes, "Stop fucking biting your nails. You look nervous." I'm like, "I am."
Oh shit!
You look
I
nervous.
agree.
I'm like, "I am."
I'm fucking dying over
You just
here.
kicked my ass, and now we're
You just
outside.
kicked my ass.
And now we're outside.
I remember going somewhere. And being like, they'd be like my parents wouldn't take me somewhere because they did like Kmart. Kmart would like jerk you off about the wrestlers. Kmart would have the WWE sign in that aisle, and I'd be like, "Whoa, you go fucking like get like ginger ales. I'm gonna go fucking hit up. I'm probably gonna.
I used to call my grandpa. I used to call my grandpa and ask him to hang out, and he would pick me up. We'd
Yeah.
drive around for a little bit, and I'd be like, "You think we could go to like halfway? You think we could go to Kmart or?"
I keep seeing that meme where it's the cutout of that white trash guy in the toy aisle. He goes, "You say you got no money?" He goes, "I feel like you're lying.
I feel like you're lying.
I feel like you're lying."
I feel like you're lying.
I would be this. I would literally, the best way to follow your parent into the checkout line is you just keep it on you. This is pretty cool. He's got like like mine doesn't have a chair.
Well, here's the thing, like
mine doesn't have a microphone.
the difference
or a
between
chair.
this one and the
my dad used to do this bit where he'd be like, yeah, but this one goes like this. You only got one that goes like this. You gotta get someone that goes like this. I remember like
it was true. It was true though.
Yeah, well, there was a racket because they would create a bunch of wrestlers and then they would bring out the next line. They'd all have like multiple joints.
Yeah, see, I only played with the.
I can't. I'm like that, but I can't hit like a fisherman. Like you can't do a fisherman.
You don't understand.
Suplex with these two.
You don't understand. Like I can't do like I can't do a fisherman.
I can't like properly get his thigh up for a fisherman.
I remember like I only played with like the very like the deluxe aggression was the name of them. Those fucking things. I had a pillowcase full. I had everybody. I had the whole. Brother, I made my mom take me to fucking Value City. That was
Value City was like a fucking trank dealer for me back then.
Value City. I made my mom drive me to Value City so I could get I literally put on my Christmas list. I wanted a fucking whiteboard so I could write out wrestling cards.
Yeah.
And I got it. I got my fucking whiteboard.
My aunt took me to Value. My aunt was also like a chief executive, like supplier of wrestlers for me.
Yeah.
My aunt was like,
you always find one supplier, man.
My aunt would be like, she'd be like, do you want to go to Value City? I'm like, yeah, of course I would.
I mean, yeah, I could be down.
She one time I got a fucking Kurt Angle with hair.
Shit.
With hair. It was like behind shit.
You had to fucking move stuff.
I went back 3 years. Behind shit. It was like behind the tech decks. I got that, and I got a Sleepy Hollow Headless Horseman toy.
Oh yeah,
and it had multiple pumpkins to replace the head. And I'm like, well, Kurt Angle's
never gave a fuck about that.
I'm gonna be the first little boy that fucking hit an Olympic slam on a fucking horse, on a horse toy. Kurt Angle versus a headless fucking Hessian soldier. But it was like a head on a pole match. But I got that, and she like back then. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I would have been the only kid, but like. I would be left in a store, like a department store. Just, I would go fend for myself until they were done shopping. I would bring up, and then they would filter out everything I grabbed.
Yeah.
Pick one out of all these. Because I'd be like talking to my mom, like, well, I mean, this is a Bret Hart tag team. This is the Hart Foundation. This is.
You're like trying to get her to understand.
I'm like getting her to be like, well, she's like, I didn't want to get any of them, but now I got to help.
We're not getting anyone. We're not, yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, right. Sorry. And I'll just walk back and be like, yeah, but like,
just fucking get it.
Please get it, please.
I'm gonna grow up.
Literally, please.
I'm gonna grow up soon. Don't you think it's adorable? I want toys.
Yeah, my aunt took me out, and then
fucking get it.
Value City had an elevator. It was 2 floors. It had a basement.
Yeah.
Well, I got stuck in the elevator for 4.5 hours by myself.
Oh my!
And I had a cart in there with me.
Okay.
So there was no wiggle room. Like I had to the cart was the whole fucking theme of the elevator.
Oh gosh!
Like it was literally the cart's world. I was just living in it, and I was in there for 4 hours, right? I hear my aunt going like, "Where are you?" She's like, "John," and then I hear someone like, "You looking for your kid?" And then I could hear it all, and people were like, "Oh my god, he's missing," and I'm like banging on it, like it's literally you couldn't hear shit. I'm like in between floors, so after 4 hours, this little black kid comes up. And he had a pink cowboy hat on. And he sat outside the door and he just talked me through the whole thing. He's like, I'll hang out with you. And he just talked to me the whole time. I had a tech deck and I was just like sitting on the ground.
What kind of fever dream is this?
4 fucking hours.
It's literally that. This literally didn't happen. It's like
no, I swear on everything. 4 hours. And then finally the fire department showed up with the jaws of life. And they cut it open.
My God.
And I had to climb out. I was halfway onto the ground level. And they pulled me out, and my aunt was like, this was supposed to be a quick run to Value City. She was like, just a quick pants run.
Damn.
Just pants. She needed pants.
This is supposed to be pants run.
I had like 4 wrestlers on me. Like I literally was like, hold on, I was like,
wait, my guys, handing them out first.
I handed Kurt Angle
them safe.
Get him up. Get him up and make sure he's good.
That's so funny. Save him first.
Take him, and I'll be all right. I'm really not. I'll die. Kurt Angle's not gonna die.
You're fucking.
Oh, and it's so funny because I got yelled at. I got yelled at for taking the elevator. I was like, you made me push your cart around, and I'm not bringing it down the steps. You also left me in a fucking department store in 2003. That's when like pedophiles were like on steroids.
Yeah, 2003.
That was pedophile steroids.
2003, they were picking you up and leaving.
It was a bunch of Barry Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Like. everybody, like,
bunch of Barry Bonds.
and that's the other thing. I would run into other kids in like department stores. Like I would like play with another kid.
That's dope. Yeah.
Like I'm just like my parents back then were like, well, wah, 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 wah,
Yeah,
wah,
they
wah,
did.
like Charlie Brown. Like the fact that I handed Kurt Angle up
that is
first
the funniest thing I've ever heard
to
in my life.
to a fireman that's in gear about to save a life. I'm like, yo,
Get him first.
fucking get him. I'm way bigger than him.
I like
he
to-
can go.
I like to imagine the fireman just puts like a fucking gas mask on the Kurt Angle.
Just fucking they're just breathe, 2-finger fucking CPR.
Yeah.
Like that shit. Like Value City had good ones. Kmart had good ones. Walmart was all right.
Kmart.
Walmart's where you get your Nerf at. You would Nerf it up there.
Kmart.
Walmart.
In the Lansdowne Kmart, their WWE section was a wraparound. It was the very last section of the aisle, and it went around to the other side. And I thought I was the only guy that knew that. So I would go over there. I'd be like, yeah, they're running low on stuff. I got everybody in the store.
Yeah.
Pipe around the fucking right around the corner.
Yeah.
I got a fresh boat. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fucking nothing was even. And plus, like that era, I don't know if it's how it is now. This is so. I'm an adult. I almost want to buy this to figure this out. I went to Times Square with my family around Christmas time in like 05, 06.
Yeah.
And Toys R Us had a WWE section
Yeah.
of the store. Yep. And I was like I was coming. I was literally coming in my pants.
Yeah, you're as close to coming you can get as a
we had
little boy.
we had like 20 minutes to get back to this corner to catch our bus back. We took the Chinatown bus, which was like at the time probably like $8 a person.
Yeah.
Dude has no CDL. Just it's like a 12-year-old kid driving a bus. 12-year-old Chinese kid
Literally
smoking
TJ.
smoking cigarettes to stay awake just to drive up. And I picked up the Hart Foundation. There's the fucking tag teams, Jimmy the Anvil and Bret Hart. And I was like, holy fuck, it was like $50.
Oh my.
And I showed my mom, and she's like, oh, that's cool. Like, try to pick out something a little cheaper, though. I put it back up. Fucking black nerd comes by, like an adult black nerd, picks it up, and he's about to take it. I guess my heart like broke, and my mom was like,
Oh my God, you got cooked.
I got wrestle cooked. I got fucking
my
one.
God.
This guy took my guys.
Hey, literally, you had already wrestled matches with them in your mind.
I already thought like my cat's gonna be there. Like my cat's the stage. Like I already saw moonsaults off my cat's thigh.
Mm-hmm.
But then my mom felt bad, so my mom told him like, hey, he put that back. He was asking me like that he wants to take it, and the guy was like, well, I'm trying to collect all the. They're the deluxe ones, classics.
Was the only one left?
Only one left. And then my mom paid him $50 to get it off of him, and then we had to go wait in line for another half hour. And I remember like on the way home on the bus, I cracked it. Like I cracked the packet just to get a whiff.
Oh yeah, they smelled
so good.
They smelled
They smelled so good.
dude. And it's hard to explain it, but
I almost
know
want to buy one just to get a whiff of it.
I
but like, I'll
cracked
look like a
open-
fucking psycho.
I
if do
cracked
that.
open a Batista on the way. We were on the way home from Ridley. We went to Toys R Us for my birthday, and we went to the Zax's Hamburgers in Ridley.
Oh yeah.
And I remember like we were all getting out of the car, and I remember like I had to crack that fucking Batista open to give it a fucking.
Just take a huff of the good
Oh
stuff.
my god,
Because that
that's
smell-
so crazy.
that smells
You know what I
like
used
an
to
hour.
also really love? Untwisting them from the packaging. You know?
Oh, the twisty things? Oh, yeah. I'll tell you. That's the thing. It's like, and then every time I think
it
about
was
that
my
memory,
only like
escape.
oh.
Whiffing a wrestler was my only escape too.
It's the only non-cat piss thing I was getting
I
at the
tried.
time.
It's funny because I tried hitting a Barbie. Barbie didn't work. I tried fucking hitting a Tech Deck.
Oh, the Tech Deck never worked.
Tech Deck never worked. The smell of a fucking brand new wrestler.
Jesus
I literally.
fucking
It
Christ.
goes like that, Annie Ann's pretzels, like hot girl walking by hair, like hot girl on a windy day, like hot teacher. Those like three smells are so
yeah,
good.
and
to
then
me.
whatever your mom's wearing.
What? Yeah, the fucking like literally a Chanel number 6.
Yeah, white diamonds.
It's literally like
Liz
I'm telling
Taylor's
you,
white
it's literally
diamonds.
like it's Annie Ann's number 1 wrestler, second smell Annie Ann's.
Yeah.
Number 3 fucking like hot girl hair.
Hot girl
Whizzing
hair.
past me in the wind.
Yeah, hot
There's
girl
like
hair.
the 3
is so
best
much-
smells on earth.
You know, do 4. Make it a Mount Rushmore of smells.
all right, fucking vanilla stepmom candle. 100%.
Yeah, my
Clean house vanilla candle is like
clean house is
clean
like
house
yeah.
vanilla candle is an A+. I smell that, and all of a sudden, I never failed any fucking paperwork I've ever did. That smell.
That brand
though.
new wrestler is.
Could you imagine if me in a department store now in my car, just cracking one and being like,
Yeah, you know it's even scarier. You know it's even scarier to imagine me going, "Yo, pass out."
yeah, you don't smell it all.
You're smelling it all.
You're smelling it all up, bro.
You're smelling it all, bro.
That's
Come
so
on.
funny.
Say-
Smelling it all up.
Say me thumb.
Yeah,
I just bought that shit last week.
I know, dude. I remember I ripped
Jesus
the I
fucking Christ,
ripped
that's
the
so
Jeff Hardy.
crazy.
I ripped the Jeff Hardy from a Mapes that came with a fucking blue ladder. And I literally had like it was like a pit of chicken nuggets on a fucking zoo pal. And he was just up on the ladder, and I'm like, I remember at one point I had so many wrestlers that I had to start getting ones I didn't like.
Jobbers.
So, yeah, I had to
Jobbers.
literally get jobbers.
Jobbers.
I
I remember.
literally
I
got
remember when I
jobbers.
got the Carlito action
Fuck.
figure, and like I guess I don't know. I guess the glue for his hair was starting to like wear off.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'd be whooping his ass and his hair would fly off,
Oh yeah.
and I'd be like, "Oh my god."
I had a fucking. I would get the ring.
My Aunt Jenny. Now, what's so funny is at 10 years old, my Aunt Jenny wanted to hook me up and get me the Elimination Chamber. And now that I'm 26, she's trying to make me a prostitute. It's like crazy
That's-
how
yeah.
life doesn't rip when you're an adult.
I remember one kid in my grade, shout out Blake, in like
Shout out.
in like third grade.
He's a thorough bull.
His mom got him the Elimination Chamber, and it had fabric aprons.
Oh my!
That is like
Turnbuckles were cotton,
that is
and
like
the fucking ring was canvas.
Oh my!
And you could take the top off so you can get in on the action.
that was my biggest flaw with the thing is
Oh.
that I couldn't get in there like in a way that I needed to.
Trying to jam your fat foot in there.
I couldn't get in there. I couldn't get my whole body in there.
I literally was
That was
like,
the biggest flaw. I couldn't live in it.
We were so poor when I was in fifth grade that I literally was using this kid for his air conditioning and his elimination chamber.
It's so funny.
I'd be like, yo, crank it up. Let's fucking hang out here. Let's hang out in your bedroom.
the lower the better.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, shut that door, turn the lights out, put the air on.
You leave, actually.
Actually, and then put a CD on, and we're gonna lay here. I'm gonna fucking wrestle.
You're gonna fucking like spectate. honestly.
You could be like the
Because they don't play with it the way I play with it.
I'm not mashing them together.
I don't do that.
I'm not mashing
They're
them
doing
together.
real moves.
We're getting jackhammers. We're getting Irish whips. We're getting some corner moves
I
in.
do real moves. I do real work. I do drama. I do commercial breaks.
I remember one time. I remember realizing what separated me from the pack was like getting a guy up in the corner and then climbing up and like not doing the crowd counting the 10 punches.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like smack them together, and I'm like, you're not like.
It's supposed to be
It's
real.
supposed to be real, asshole.
I'm
Asshole.
like worried about ring psychology.
I was thinking about ring psychology before I was even thinking about like food. You know what I mean?
There was a website. My dad used to fucking yell at me all the time. He's like, I hate how obsessed you are with wrestling. I'm like,
I know.
I can't help it. I fucking love it.
My parents got a kick out of it. Like my dad even says now, he's like, you just sit in front of the TV for hours and just play with them.
I'll still do it.
I'll literally like if it wasn't so
If it wasn't
scary
weird?
for other people, because if I saw someone doing it, I'd be like, cops. I'm calling, or I'd get down and fucking. If I was drunk and another dude was hitting the fucking action figures, I'd probably be like, yeah, let me.
I'd show him. What's hilarious is I could pick it up
Give it to me.
tomorrow.
Let me see
I
him.
could pick it up tomorrow with the exact
It's insane.
gusto that I was hitting it with back
It's
in the day.
insane.
I could
It's
get right
insane.
back in.
I remember getting that Jeff Hardy with the blue ladder and then being able to pull the apron up and there's a fucking ladder under the ring. I'm not going to school. I'm going to stare at this all day.
Oh my god, dude.
And that sucks. There's only like 1 or 2 kids that like wrestling in my elementary school. Everyone else like the Phillies. And I'm like, all right, that's cool and all, but like, do the Phillies
That's the
fucking
thing.
smack each other in the head with chairs?
That's the
No.
thing. I liked both. I was like torn. I loved both so
Yeah.
much.
And I get it. I get it.
But wrestling's still number one. I don't care.
It's the best.
I don't
It's the
care.
best.
I don't care how fucking
I feel
retarded
like such
I am.
a retard all the time.
I don't care how retarded I am. Actually, I just checked.
Like, and it's funny because I make fun of anime like people because I'm like, ugh, that's so weird. How could you?
Yeah,
like
Jake
that so much?
Lipinski. He put me in my place. He was like, dude, those two things are the fucking same.
Yeah, we're also equally as retarded and
Mm-hmm.
autistic about it. You know what I mean? I just miss that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I even as like a 26-year-old
Talking about
man,
popping the fucking
getting a getting
Dude,
a
that
whiff
is-
of that and knowing it's good shit.
yeah, it's good shit.
Smelling
That is
That's
good
Jack
shit.
specific. That's fucking good shit.
That's good shit.
That's Jack specific.
That's Mattel.
That's fucking good shit.
That's Mattel plastic.
Ugh, that is fucking. There
has to be
some little fucking Asian kid cried his eyes out, got whipped over making this, and I can smell the fucking trauma. It's good.
Oh my god. Dude.
I wonder if there's like if you look that up, there's other fucking chuds like us that were.
I'm scared to look it up. I'm actually.
I don't want to look it up.
I don't want to look it up.
My phone's gonna fold like a razor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna become
I'm
a
gonna
slide
hang my phone up.
You can only look that up with a slide phone.
Dude, that is so.
That
It's one of those experiences that I thought was uniquely mine, and then you find out like.
We were supposed to be friends way earlier than we actually became good friends.
Yeah.
Like if we were little, it would have been insane.
Our lives were so fucked up, we didn't have time to even figure that out about each other.
I didn't even have to. Yeah, and like it's one of those things where like I remember kids playing with them, and I'm like, you're not taking it seriously enough.
You're not taking it like on a way that I'm into it.
Like there's first of all, you got no entrance music. You can't hum for shit.
I did.
You can't hum for
You
shit.
can't hum for shit.
You can't hum for shit.
You can't hum for shit.
You can't do a crowd sound with the whisper. You can every fucking time, dude. Just fucking.
I was big into fucking having them tied up on the ropes where they bring the second rope up. I was big into that and having them watch a beating.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There was ring psychology to the umpteenth degree, dude.
There was kids I was like playing around with wrestlers with. I'm like, you wouldn't even like if you throw your guy into the barrier, he's supposed to do a somersault and hit his back against the fucking barrier.
Yeah.
And you're not even going all the way around the ring. And first of all, you've been out of the ring for more than 10 seconds, so everyone's fired. Everyone's fired.
Let's just say I'm going to play and you're going to watch. How about that?
I would get a ring every once in a while, then my cat would fucking do a tremendous puke on it.
Oh, see,
and then you ever hit a suplex into a cat puke?
No, my dad would accidentally step in the middle of it.
Oh, it's mine's got
absolutely shatter the whole thing. It's like, well, you shouldn't have left it in the literally
only
nowhere near
space.
anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't have left it in the only clear space we had.
You should have left it in the fuck. It's like, no, you wanted to break it because you like when I cry.
You wanted to break it because you hate how happy I am with my imagination.
Yeah, and you're pissed because you never had that as a kid because your dad was a fucking drunk and your mom was a cunt.
Yeah, your dad was a drunk, and also they didn't have Chris Benoit's back then.
They didn't have Sabu.
They didn't have Chris Benoit's with the yellow stripe.
Sorry there wasn't a Chief J Strongbow action figure, you fucking faggot.
And if it was,
it's not my problem. It's a generational thing.
Yeah, and if it was like the size of a fucking laundry detergent bottle.
And it fucking sucked, and his arms didn't move. So suck my dick, dude.
I follow.
Superstar Billy Graham can suck my dick.
Yeah, he's not fucking Chris Benoit.
His action figure wouldn't move at all.
I remember being in line and my mom being like, really? And I'm like, well, this is corporate Chris Benoit.
Yeah, this is. Yeah,
he's on a.
I remember.
He's on a run right now, and I'm not screwing this up because you don't have fucking $12.99. I'm not like I will literally cry until you fucking get this. This is bullshit. You just bought Steve a fucking Tupac shirt.
That's so
I want a fucking Benoit. I'm the better kid.
My dad made me throw away. My dad made me throw away my Chris Benoit action figure, and I was like, "This is your moral high ground."
This is your moral high ground.
This is your moral. I was like, there's 10 dead kittens in my bedroom.
Yeah, a dog.
Do you want to deal with that?
A dog puked in here, and you literally threw a pizza box on top of it.
Oh, no, that was Rottweiler diarrhea. Throw a pizza box on top of the Rott. Will somebody get a pizza box on top of that Rottweiler diarrhea?
That's the greatest cleanup ever.
That's my favorite story of all time. What's so funny is because we barely had any furniture at the time, I walked in and popped the pizza box open. I was like, fuck yeah, pizza.
Pizza? And then shiz a shit.
I tried to lift the lid of the pizza box, and the whole box came up, and it was just a giant lily pad of Rottweiler diarrhea that everyone just neglected.
Oh, that's great.
Besides wrestlers, I had a brief, as far as toys went, I had a brief brush with G.I. Joes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Just briefly.
Never had that.
And then as soon as they even looked at the squared circle, I was like, who am I fucking loyal to?
Yeah.
But I would do like a bathtub thing when I was little. Like did you ever
waterboard your G.I. Joes?
I know, just have them like battle it out over this waterfall, be like the sink, that kind of shit. But like honestly, when it came down to the WWE figures, come on. There's a store in Wildwood for collectibles, and this guy collects all of them. And every year I walk in there, and my girlfriend waits outside.
Like a little
she just waits outside. I'm like.
You go in like a candle shop.
You're like, this is Greg the Hammer Valentine. He's got a cloth jacket and Velcro on it. Mm-hmm. She's like, you're nuts.
Yeah.
You're nuts.
Am I though?
No, we're not nuts.
No, not at all.
They just made a whole fucking movie about Barbie, about the Barbie. Suddenly, every girl's like, "I had that one." I'm like,
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No one our age had Barbies.
We had maybe like one or two. I probably had more Barbies than most girls.
I had no
Because I
Barbies.
would take hand-me-downs from my cousins and all that shit. I would just have. You ever have toys end up at your house?
Yeah,
Somebody
we had
bring something over and you just have it.
Yeah, we had actually. I remember one time my aunt Christmas shopped for my cousin Melissa, and we had a bunch of presents for Melissa that I wasn't allowed to touch, and I was like, "Come on, let me fucking open these things."
Can I have one?
So they got her Christmas presents in preparation for getting like adopting her out of foster care.
Yeah.
That never happened. They weren't able to get her, so these presents just went to rot. They went to rot.
That's fucking awesome.
They let presents rot.
I had rings, and then on top of that, I also had the hand-me-down toys. And I noticed all of my wrestlers had this metal fucking prong thing on their foot.
Uh-huh.
I never knew what it was. It would say like Jack Specific, like with the year it was made with a little copy thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. So then my fucking mom unearthed, I had a Raw Titantron, a WWF Raw Titantron that had 2 magnetic bars. Oh. So when you put your guy on, it fucking played the fucking music for like 10 seconds.
That's fucking
And it
dope.
had these little stage lights, these little black stage lights that would light up red. And the roster was like Gangrel, Mick Foley, Undertaker, Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold, and Kurt Angle. And I literally was like, as soon as I found, I think it was my first boner.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the fucking coolest thing ever. I put batteries in it, and it fucking worked.
That's fucking dope. Something about magnets as a kid is like
Hell yeah.
magic.
There was shit that like even now, like when I like, you know, if I ever become a millionaire, like I'm just gonna have this room of just all.
No
of
one's
collectibles.
ever allowed in it but me because I'm going to play with Wrestle Guys alone. in super
and I'm gonna
secret.
get down and I'm start my own federation.
It's like no one's allowed to know anything.
If anyone catches me playing with action figures, I'm gonna slit their fucking throat.
Oh my God.
I will literally.
That's so funny because if you left me in a room with all of them,
I'm playing with them.
I'm fucking, and it's gonna be the way that I used to like.
I like to also think that me playing with him, someone's gonna walk in and be like, "Shit, he like no like."
Oh
you
yeah,
have a future in this.
Oh yeah. I thought that I had a future in the business the way I was booking.
Someone's gonna catch me like it's gonna be like the Aviator where I just lock myself in a fucking room and just like just go crazy.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna come in and just be like, "Oh my God, there's 100 bottles of Voltage Mountain Dew in here
Shut up.
and cheese balls everywhere."
It's party mix, obviously.
Oh my God, it's Party Mix.
Oh my God, is it
Oh
party
my
mix?
fucking God, it's Party Mix. Jesus fucking
Oh
Christ.
my God, is it party mix?
It's Party Mix, and it's those fucking black and white Sunday cups, the Jack and Jill Sunday cups.
Lord have mercy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I only like the strawberry ones.
You like the strawberry
I
ones?
only like the red ones.
Remember for a little bit.
The red ones.
That stint like a couple summers ago where we'd smoke a blunt and you would take all the lemon fucking Italian water ice. I would take all the cherry.
Yeah. Oh, you mean
They made friendship packs. they made friendship packs.
friendship Luigi packs?
Yeah, they were like, this is for dueling retards. Phenomenal.
I remember that I did reach a point where I had all the wrestlers, right? And so I was like grasping for straws when I would go to the store trying to get one. I remember one time I got a deluxe aggression version of Umaga's manager. What was his name? Armando la 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 la.
Fucking Mexican.
What the fuck was his name? I'm about to pull it up right now. I'm about to pull up the actual figure.
That's crazy that there's figures for the
Armando.
managers too.
I never got an announce table with the announcers. I always wanted the announce table, and I wanted the barricade.
I was just gonna ask,
I
is there
never had a barricade.
there's announcer action figures too?
I used
Fucking A right there is, dude.
That's fucking dope.
There's
used-
fucking belts. There's literally like there's guys on Instagram that have like the full stadium.
I used every single wrestler to kick his ass
Oh yeah.
10 times over.
I want to kick his ass right now.
Armando Estrada. I had an Armando Estrada figure who caught work from every guy.
Fucking awesome.
No, wait, is this smell coming from like a specific like brand or like?
Yes,
It's Jack specific.
Jack specific.
Yeah, it's literally like Mattel. Like what I think
You
it might
pop
be Mattel.
this package open.
Like
You
those
pop
Red
that
Bulls.
open. That's some of the best shit you'll ever smell in your life.
Oh my God. so fucking mentally ill. It's so
fucking
true.
great. It's so true, though.
true.
It's so true.
The
I don't think
hardest shit ever.
I could smoke a blunt to my face and I would not be nearly as fucking high as if I took a fucking hit of that deluxe aggression.
Jesus Christ, my leg is going crazy. I'm like,
my mom used to make fun of me too because she was like, the one day I was like, she was driving me home and I was like, God, I love that new wrestler smell. Like, it's fucking true. It's literally true.
oh man,
That smell.
that's
is
so crazy because
good.
I have a vivid
wrestler
memory
smell.
of the
It's
smell.
soaked in little Chinese kid tears, and like it only like lasts about like a day or two. I remember like holding like this like Jeff Hardy one and being like, I don't want to rub the smell off this thing yet.
Oh, I'm not ready to.
I'm not ready yet,
for it
but
to smell like ham.
I'm not ready yet. But like it's like I guess I don't really have to like hold them for a swanton. I can like drop them maybe. I don't want my hands to get all over him.
Yeah, no, because you have to fucking his arms have to go like this on the swanton, obviously.
Never
and
worked.
That doesn't just happen. You have to fucking.
It never worked.
It never works.
Do they still
Ever.
sell these, or are they only like?
I get that's the thing is I don't want to
They're
buy
more
one.
expensive now. They're like hundreds of dollars now.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
don't want to buy one
Just
because
to
I'm
crack it.
gonna smell it.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm
kind of
gonna
want to
fucking
get
crack
one. We should collab on one just to pop it open for the
That
can.
would
I mean, that's
be
what I was
so
gonna try.
fucking funny.
I was
That
gonna
would-
buy one in.
It just everyone smell it.
Yeah, I want to try to
And then
smell it. I want to see what it smells like.
It just smells really good. I know what it probably was. It's probably not even that good of a smell. It's probably just the high of getting.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
probably-
the.
yeah.
It's just
It's
one of the
just when your
senses.
standard is cat shit
It's-
all day.
It's just when you get a new wrestler, it hits every sense. Sight, touch, taste, feel,
Oh, good lord.
smell, taste.
Good lord. I don't care how bad everyone's fighting.
I mean, there
You know
is
what I mean?
something about like getting something new though. It does have like a new scent to it.
This was different though. This fucking thing, you cracked that package open, you were like, oh,
Like every package had that smell.
every fucking
Yeah, I
goddamn
mean,
last one of them.
Yeah.
Like not like a dollar. Like I remember like Dollar Tree would have some wrestlers. Sometimes you get like a 6-pack of wrestlers, and they'd be like they're tough guys. And
Yeah,
they'd be
yeah,
like they don't move.
Yeah, the brutes.
They'd be like the brutes, the army guys.
This fucking like Happy
my
Meal
grand-
toys.
My grandmother, by the way, she didn't like that I liked wrestling at all. My dad's mom, she was like a Bible beater. She didn't like wrestlers at all. But when I would go over her house, it was the fucking the little green soldiers versus the little tan soldiers. Until one went in my fucking kneecap. Until I took one of the kneecap.
I didn't
went
like those.
ECW style.
I didn't
kneecaps.
like those, but I did like the ones that came with a parachute.
Oh, parachute guy.
Those are fucking.
Those are so sick.
Dope. I mean, I love those.
My
Parachute
brother
guy.
was really good at getting them to like, I don't know how he would do it because I would throw the fucking thing and it would go.
It just hit the
My
ground.
brother would throw it like up in the air and like it would go in circles.
Yeah, because it's not made for twerps.
It wasn't me. Like literally,
made
I'm
for,
like,
like, little
I'm like,
twerps.
why won't you show me how to do it right? And he was like, because God hates you. I'm like, well, fine.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, when I lived in Overbrook, like water guns were like real cool because back then there would be commercials for water guns.
Yeah.
It'd be like super soaker.
Mom's not a bitch.
Yeah, your mom's not a fucking cunt. She'll get you one.
Ask nicely.
Ask nicely for $19.99, and your mom might not be a fucking bitch.
You remember those like those
Spoiler
like,
alert,
shark
yes, you
goggles and like those gloves that like
Yes.
shoot waters? I got
Yes.
those, and I was like,
No.
and I thought I would get like so many girlfriends in that. I would be like,
I'm gonna show up to the park with this. I'm literally gonna lick some pussy today. I'm literally gonna lick.
I
some
remember.
pussy.
I remember when I got Hulk hands. Hulk hands were.
Fucking.
oh yeah.
I got Hulk hands for like I think like my 8th or 9th birthday.
Fuck yeah.
And it was so funny. By the end of the day, my brother and his friends had commandeered them and started a fight club at the park with my fucking Hulk hands and beat the sound out of them.
My fucking cousin Chris never got shit for Christmas. He would get like baseball cards.
That
so every time I would
sucks.
get some, you'd have to split it. And me and him both.
You would have to split it.
I got a set of Hulk hands, and he's left-handed. I was right-handed. We literally Christmas Day.
Just
Everyone's
fist
eating dinner in the fucking family room. We're in the living room. Literally grabbed each other's collar and just punched. Just fucking like literally like hockey
Just
players.
duct taped each other's hands together.
Just to stand and bang. Just fucking punch the shit out of each other.
Dude,
Hulk hands were sick. I also had I had this like Batman, or it was like a Spider-Man, like a wrist thing.
oh yeah, the shoots
that would
webs.
shoot fucking webs.
Oh, I wanted those so
and
bad.
I had a Batman pistol that was supposed to like retract. It was like a hook, like you could shoot it and repel. I ended up like pistol whipping my female cousin in the fucking mouth with it. Fucking lost that. I lost that right away. My mom's like, everyone's freaking out. I'm like crying. My mom's like, look, take it away after. You can get it back after.
So My
Fuck Shannon. Fuck you, Shannon.
my neighbors got their kids the lightsabers that would fucking the light up lightsabers that would fucking go. Bzzz.
Oh, the retractable one.
The retractable one, right?
Fuck yeah.
So they got those, right, and I didn't get
Smell
one.
good too.
I didn't get one, and so like I was all
You
jealous
got a
of shit.
stick.
I
Fucking
wasn't.
poor bitch.
I wasn't. I did not get one, right? So like we're playing like through the summer. Their mom used to like watch us like share the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I remember one day I went over there. And she like asked me to like help her out with something real quick, and she fucking handed me one, and it was mine. Goated. I went home. My parents fucking took it away because she claimed like that they were trying to make them look bad.
Yeah, you're not like Fuck
You're not giving my kid a gift.
You're not giving my kid the thing he's been wanting because I can't afford it. I
And
would
then,
literally.
oh my god! I remember I was like, holy shit! I can't wait to like go home and show my family that I have come up. I have come up. The come up that I have achieved for this whole family. And
The hope is here.
so I remember I finally got it back, right? And I was like playing with it in the house, and they were both like fucking like fucked up on pills, being like, "Fucking call out."
Who she thinks she is?
Yeah, no. So
Spending $8.99.
yeah,
Who do you think you are?
Fucking
Yeah.
cunt.
Who are you fucking spending what it would cost to get a classic hoagie from Wawa so my kid could have the endless fun?
So yeah, so I remember I was fucking like playing with it, and I was pointing it. I was like pointing it at them. And I fucking sent it out, right, and it hit my mom in the face.
Oh shit.
It like all I did, it didn't hurt her in any way, but my dad popped up off the couch and kicked my ass like I beat her up. Like he attacked me like a grown man.
Dare you have fun with your imagination?
Insane.
I remember
And to this day I still stress eat. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You're still,
To this day I still stress. It's fine.
You're still looking for the answer to that in a fucking bowl of 20 nuggets.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid when the lightsabers became
God,
a thing.
that's so true. Anyway,
I remember when I was a kid with the lightsabers. My friend, for Christmas
after
got
the podcast, we're both like,
we're trauma dumping right now.
it's so
He
funny
got
that
the
we just
fucking Darth Maul double-sided
fuck
retractable.
you.
That when
You can't hide money.
When you click that button, oh, I know, big time.
You can't hide money.
Oh yeah, I was calling him big time.
Yeah.
Big time, Chris.
All right, Richie Rich.
All right, money.
Okay, Brinks truck.
Yeah, it's like, you ever heard of cups? That was us. My parents invented cups.
Yeah.
But you would hit the button in the
That
middle
was us.
and you would swing it and it would fucking flare out.
Fuck you.
And for a little while until you beat the shit out of it, it would make noise, right?
Yeah.
And I was like so fucking jealous. I'd be like, well, like the first round, you like have it, and then like afterwards, like I'll become
We'll
Darth
switch
Maul.
sides, obviously.
You'll be Obi-Wan, avenging my death, and you can kill me. I don't care. As long as I get to run around with that thing for like a minute.
just any amount of
They'd
time.
be like, come on, give it back. And I'm like, I didn't like do enough with it.
I didn't like get the fucking like.
Fuck you.
I didn't
How
get
about
the
that?
fucking twirl it and spin at the same time.
I'm like coming up with, fuck you. How about that?
Yeah, actually, it just turns out fuck you.
I'll fucking use this better than you. Like
I'm way better at it.
You can't even go behind the back with it because you're a fucking punk ass pussy piece of shit.
yeah.
So then eventually I was like sad about it. My parents are all right about like understanding on what they just didn't have the money.
Right.
But then eventually I'll never forget, dude. Shout out like it's like Rio Grande Walmart. Like
Fuck.
right before we went to the shore, we would stop at this Walmart and we'd get like bathing suits, all this shit.
Yeah.
They had a fucking Mace Windu one. It was the
Fuck.
purple.
Oh hell yeah.
Can I, for the people
cashed
listening,
it in.
for the people listening, fuck.
Yeah, for the people listening, if you're not coming already, I got the Mace Windu one. It was fucking purple. And then I had a week down the shore on the beach. I was literally in Tatooine.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I was in Luke Skywalker's homeland. Just a barren, sandy desert.
Yeah, you were.
Just fucking fighting with myself.
No one.
Fighting no one.
You're training.
You're 22
It's
years
so
old.
funny how a
You're
toy,
22 years old.
I was 22 when this happened. No, but I remember coming back. I remember coming back to the park. Like when we got back from the shore, I'm tan. I basically look like Mace Windu.
Yeah, you're Mace Windex.
I'm literally Mace Windex. I'm Samuel L. Jackson. I came back with that purple one. Instantly hit the fucking actually no, it was probably like a day or two. He was like, "Whoa, you have that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not ready to not trading it though." I built the hype up on it, and then I ended up with the fucking
Not trading it though, honestly.
yeah. I remember sitting there thinking like, I guess like I'd have to have 4 arms to be General Grievous because he's got 4 sabers.
Yeah.
I was like, when they come out with that arm, never thinking about a toy that like you knew it would have to come out because I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, I knew there was a General Grievous toy on the horizon.
I'm like
there was another thing. I also used to play with Dragon Ball Z action figures.
Which also had a double as wrestler. They double as wrestlers.
Yeah, they had a very limited run, and I remember I cleaned up. There was like a thing they used to do, the fusion thing where they would basically join at the gut and then become one person.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
the 2 toys had 2 magnets in their thing, and I remember setting them up near each other. I'm like, oh, why aren't they fucking?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they don't actually fucking become one guy.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb little kid.
I had a neighbor that I would play with at my mom's house. He was like 3 years younger than me, so he was like almost like he's like 4 or 5, and I was like fucking like 8. And we'd all play in like my backyard and shit. And his dad was a dentist, and the mom was a fucking nurse. So like he had every toy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
He had every toy, and it wasn't even the shit that I liked. It was like Ben 10 and shit like that. But I remember
shit that I didn't even.
But he had the fucking carpet. He had that city carpet, the municipal fucking map carpet, where it was like roads.
All right.
And I'm like,
high money.
But his didn't add up to mine because I'm like, no, everybody knows that's cat shit park.
Yeah,
everybody knows there's been a log of cat shit blocking that side up for fucking years.
You got to take the fucking back entrance. You can't fucking go down that road.
Yeah, the cops.
It's College Avenue.
I already walkie-talkied the cops. They're not doing anything about it because apparently it's a municipal issue. It's not a township or county thing.
Yeah.
There's a cat shit laying across.
I recognize the rows, but I don't think I've ever been to this municipality.
Dude, I remember there was like 3 older kids and like 20 fucking like little kids, and we would play hide and seek and just have these kids look for us for like 6 hours. Then they would see me, and I'm like, "You didn't touch me though, and you're a fucking gay bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck you."
Yeah, dude. I had the luxury of like my brother played high school football, right? So like everyone knew who he was.
Yeah.
And so he would just like, my brother would show up with a football to the park, and then like every little kid from every walk of life would just like form a giant crowd, and like him and his buddies would just huck the ball up in the air.
Jackpot.
Well, not even like jackpot. It was literally just the ball. It was just like there was no.
Yeah.
You would just run to the ball, and then somebody would get the ball, and then it would just be a million people tackling them.
Yeah.
It was the best, dude.
God, being an adult really is overrated.
When you're in elementary school.
If you're fucking overrated.
When you're in elementary school and your brother's in high school, that's like the tits.
I kind of had that too. We were 6 years apart. My brother was like older middle school when I was in like 4th grade.
Yeah, if you're in high school, listen to this. Kill yourself now.
Yeah, basically, no, soak it up. Soak it up. Because like when you get older, I feel like it is fun.
When my brother was in 10th grade, I was in 1st grade.
Which basically means you were headlining 1st grade.
I literally was like, yeah, no big deal. My brother
first grade.
My brother literally throws the football fucking country mile. It's no big deal.
Yeah, literally my brother's friends with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Essentially.
And they went to different schools together. And you like can't say shit about it.
My brother's
you're also
girlfriend,
another retarded little kid.
My brother's girlfriend gave me like a laundry basket full of WWE VHS tapes.
And so she like secured the fucking gold.
She was a bigger wrestling fan than my brother.
Oh, wow.
And fucking hot.
And so like,
that's hot.
Yeah, that is hot. Because back in the day, it was cool to like wrestling as a girl.
So you're like, do you got like a baby sister I could talk to?
No, I'm like, no, I would just tell people I was my girlfriend.
That's my girlfriend. She's just waiting for me to get old enough for my penis to get hard.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna get
waiting
married.
for me to
Yeah.
Don't worry, she's not touching me yet. She's just giving me her wrestlers.
Yeah, she's just greasing my fucking pole, dude.
Yeah, dude. Imagine going out just meeting a chick. She's like, you want to go back? I'm kind of been thinking about doing this like Money in the Bank thing.
Or like a chick like invites you over. She's like, I don't know. I was like thinking about like watching like Royal Rumble like '99.
I was just watching. Yeah, you're like on a blind date. She's like, I was just watching Mike Awesome's like top 25 finishers.
I like look around for the camera crew.
Yeah. It's the kind of shit that like that's the kind of shit where you like rip an engagement ring off another woman.
I rip her whole hand off.
Just put it on. Yeah, rip the married hand off. Take this hand. Switch hands with her.
I'm like,
yeah. It's so funny. Like now, it's like the little things. Like today, I had a hoagie from like a good deli by me, and I'm like, this is great. But I'm like, it does not hit. It like summertime as a child does not
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore. We got a little bit during the pandemic. We had 10 weeks off. Me and you gained 45 fucking pounds.
Each.
Yeah.
Each leg. 45 pounds a toe.
They paid us to stay home. We were like, it was so funny because we kept, every time we would like get high, we would like remember like what we're doing. We're like, this is our retirement. Our generation is never going to get nothing like this again.
Yeah, I'm like, amen to that. Crack a fucking Mountain Dew. I'm like,
pour it in your eye.
Might as well fucking let my eyeballs drink it.
I don't care.
That was a great time though. But still, do you remember that fucking
Summertime.
that half day?
Oh, yeah.
Before summer started, that fucking half day.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even care how bad it was at home. I'm like, I'd rather fucking hop in. Like, because our houses were like ECW.
That's the thing. Like, we were all excited for school to end, but then we forgot like what that first week being home entailed.
I would be at the park all day.
Yeah, see, I
would just be at the fucking park the entire day. I was at the park, and like whoever showed up to the park, I was hanging out with. That was my best friend that day.
Yeah.
And I would move on.
That's your bait for the
once
day.
they would get serious, I'd move on.
Yeah.
I couldn't be tied down.
I used to hang with TJ a lot. I would go down there.
Hell yeah.
We would like walk around town. Like literally, I just remember we would like walk around the Manoa Shopping Center. Like,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's what I like to do. I was a big walker.
Just linger.
we would just walk
Just
around
loiter.
places and just like literally just look at shit and talk.
Just the 3 L's. Just linger, lurk, and just loiter.
Loiter.
Yeah.
Just literally, we would just it was just little turds walking around.
Because I grew up like where I lived, it wasn't far enough. Wait. No, like, I was still on the bus, but like sometimes like I would walk to school for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But like because of that, like I was so used to like long walks. I would just like,
loved
walk
it.
around.
I walked to elementary school every day.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh yeah,
wake
you
up,
lived close to the elementary.
I would
school.
wake up. My mom would make me scrapple and hot cocoa and would pat my back until I was done eating, and then I would put my headphones in with my little iPod shuffle that had an engraved "Happy 10th Birthday, Johnny" with an eye.
Hell yeah, dude.
Johnny with an eye. That red shuffle had fucking heat on it.
I remember my mom used to make me like breakfast for the first day of school. And I remember used to like think like, how come never after that?
Yeah, it's like,
Why never after that?
you only care that my shirt's clean today, and then I'm gonna wear the same shirt tomorrow. By the time, and then by the
And
time,
guess what? They already wrote it down on the board.
it's already recorded that I'm gonna wear it again.
Yeah. People have already people have already recorded like what's gonna happen.
I remember like you remember doing like cringy shit when you were a kid, like trying to get like an adult to care about something that you care about. I remember getting my aunts and uncles all to sit down and watch Urban Ninja on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, trying to get adults to like watch
Just
something
watching
you
an
like.
Asian guy do fucking parkour in a mall to rise against.
You know what I remember?
To the sound of rise against.
When I first moved to Havertown, all of the kids really liked Weird Al, and I had never heard of him.
Oh.
And I remember like I discovered Weird Al like at home one day out of like curiosity, and I like was like showing it to like everybody like it was like news.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you guys fucking like seeing this?"
See this
and they were like,
genius right here?
They were like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, literally, fuck you. I'm like, dude.
Shut up. Yeah.
I'm like, you guys knew this existed and didn't tell me.
yeah.
They were like, we knew this is how you'd act. We knew this is how you act if you knew Weird Al existed.
This is why you don't like, and that's the other thing. When someone like I remember like my brother would say something, and then I would think it's funny and cool, and then I would start saying it, and he'd be like, "You killed it."
Oh yeah,
That's when your
that's
heart
a
skips a beat.
uniquely older brother thing that you get.
It's funny because I'm a 26-year-old man. I think really I would kill myself if I heard another one. I think I already spent.
I'm
them all.
glad my brother's dead, so he can't do it again. I'm glad he died.
My brother would like say something. I'm like, all right, let me start saying it. And then I would say, like, you don't even know what that means. You literally like no one says that anymore.
I've never done that to my little
like-
sister. My
I'm
little
like-
sister, I've always said everything she's ever said was really cool.
Does she do that to you though?
No, well, yes, but because I'm 9 years older than her, I'm an old piece of shit. I'm not cool.
I remember one time, like, we were eating dinner with like all my cousins, and like I got up on the chair and was doing that like belly roll. I used to be able to roll my belly,
Hell yeah.
and like my brother was like, "Stop showing off," and I literally wanted to be like throw up and die. I literally begged somebody would shoot me in the fucking head.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't have.
So,
I didn't
oh,
have,
getting
like,
called a show off is like,
no, I'm not. I'm really not. No, I'm not. I totally am. No, I'm not.
I'm literally not. I'm literally not.
He said that to me, and I literally had like what you see on TikTok, like dude gets into his room, tries to choke himself.
Yeah.
I literally like, getting embarrassed when you're a kid.
Oh man.
I fell one time. I got chased around in that bad kid house, and I fucking caught my knee on the corner of this wall, and I literally hit it so hard that my eyes filled up with tears, and like everyone's like, "Oh, he's gonna cry," and I was like, "No, I'm good." And then his mom was like, "It's all right, honey, you can cry," and I was. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! I never cried harder my entire life. I think it's because everybody was like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, all right." Like I get it. I'm crying because I'm in a world of pain, and now I'm embarrassed, so now I'm double crying.
Cry is the best.
Yeah, double cry when you really let it all out.
Because then you get that brutal headache after.
You get this horrible headache.
You get this headache that feels like the end of life.
You get a horrible headache, and you just have salt water coming out of your nose. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, you start licking your lip because it's covered in tears. It's all salty.
Dude, I remember they got my brother an electric Razor scooter. It was like one of the first ones.
God.
It was like this is like an 02 electric blue. It had a fucking
shit. Might as well have been a Maserati.
It literally was a Maserati to like 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
It had a metal box on it that the battery sat on, like a mount. And like it never worked. It worked like once.
Yeah.
And then my parents were like, "Oh, we fed an alligator in the backyard a charger." we had an alligator that ate everything, like appliances. But my brother popped.
You guys had an alligator?
No, basically.
Oh.
You might as well feed anything to an alligator. Yeah, you guys had an alligator?
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we had one of those Havertonian alligators.
I've heard crazier.
My brother popped the electrical battery off, but this thick ass like brick of metal was still mounted on there. It was like welded on.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted a scooter, so they took the electric thing off, and I just rode around with this brick that would weigh it down. And I was like bunny hopping on it and shit. But then by the time I got my own brand new Razor scooter, I was like Dr. J on it.
Oh hell yeah!
I
jumped 40 feet in the air.
I really jumped the house. Flat ground. It was Evil Knievel, dude.
Yeah,
I jumped the
You've
Glen.
been bunny hopping this heavy ass scooter.
They went kicker to kicker on either side of the Glen. Pretty sure I jumped the entire Glen.
You jumped the whole fucking.
I literally jumped the entire
Grange.
Glen. I jumped the Glen and like got like roses thrown at me from my crush. I like, threw roses. There's like cameras flashing. I had a cape. Yeah.
I never understood why don't they make like you know how they have like elbow pads and like knee pads? Why don't they make like ankle pads?
Why don't they make face pads?
Yeah,
because that's what I would hit when I would fall on shit. I would hit my fucking face.
The ankle chop, like the fucking when the Razor scooter becomes a meat cleaver.
Pretty much.
When you whip it around.
Because you have to do like this motion.
Yeah, because I was watching this
fucking
short on YouTube of like these like professional like scooters. I guess what they're called, like this X Game scooters.
Yeah.
And then they went on this like
adult fucking homos. You mean homos? Okay.
Adult homos.
Sorry, that's my 2012 skater boy mindset coming out. You mean like a literal fucking gay bitch?
No, yeah, but like they basically went to this skate park and like they went to the skate park where they said like no scooters allowed.
Oh yeah, you can't have scooters.
Yeah.
But like they were doing like these cool like X Games tricks on them, so like they're like accepted.
Yeah, they kill scooters.
But
like,
I thought like
fucking,
if you like fucked it up, like you would fuck up your ankles heavy.
Oh yeah,
like
dude. Oh my god.
There should be like an ankle.
Like
I mean,
brace
they
or
wear like
something.
high tops.
Is that enough to like stop that?
Yeah, because your ankle's covered, so it's like.
Because I've gotten chopped in the ankle from one. I got chopped on the inside of the ankle, and it was another fucking big lump in my throat for like a minute. It was I had a scooter. I had a scooter that had the sparks on the fucking brake.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the wheelie bar. If you had a wheelie bar, you were essentially ludicrous.
Oh, the wheelie bar?
The wheelie bar. I used to call it the death bar.
Yeah,
I was riding down Arlington Road. It's a fucking steep wall.
Oh my god, you did barefoot. That's the you did barefoot.
I barefoot hit the metal brake.
Oh my god.
Slow down, and I was like, ah! I literally and then jumped off the scooter and just slid down the street with shorts on, just ragdolled. I fell for 3 hours. I fell up the hill to fall back down the hill. I ran out of hill to fall down, so I just kept going back up and falling. It's like an endless cycle.
Dude, I'm scared to bomb down hills. Like I think I bombed down a hill on a scooter in 3rd grade. That's how I got my fucking London look on my front 2 teeth.
I got the Peaky Blinders teeth.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why I got a fucking grill.
That's why I'm scared of just bombing down any hill whatsoever.
Yeah. I remember when I learned how to ride a bicycle with no handlebars. I got my balance down.
Whoa.
I remember thinking to myself I will conquer all the pussy.
I'm a Flowbot.
Literally. My brother loved the Flowbots, so naturally I was obsessed.
If you like Flowbots, that means you wore a hoodie and you rolled the sleeves up.
That's,
That's me right now.
Yes.
I look over TJ's like,
I'm rolling on right
what?
now.
It's like, what?
I remember when my brother got his like first like drug rug, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Do you remember going off any jumps on a bike or a scooter?
Yes, dude.
I was not a big jumper. No.
Yeah.
I would do like maybe small bunny hops. But
Our
that's
friend Dylan's house was good for that. They did a lot.
jumps, ramps.
They just had stuff going on.
They were like X Games Polacks.
They just had shit going on.
They're a Polak family that had ramps.
It just,
Fuck yeah, dude.
he was the only kid with a ripstick. I remember.
Oh, the ripstick was awesome, dude.
Was that the one where you kind of had to like hula?
Wiggle.
And
yeah,
then, like,
you had to be
wiggle around?
Shakira to ride it.
Yeah.
You basically had to dance like a Jamaican girl.
Just to get around.
You had to like
around
hump
town.
the air. To,
You
like,
had
get
to
moving.
shake ass. You had to make a cocktail in your mouth.
Yeah, like when you like learn how to ride, it comes with a Sean Paul CD.
Shut up, Paul.
You have to start. You have to start riding like Sean Paul.
Shut up, Paul.
Yeah, so big goes on it.
I
I don't even know what he says.
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. You're like, okay. I remember I got a razor.
Oh wait, that sounded good.
That actually was really good.
That was pretty good.
Anyway,
He's a Portuguese Jamaican, by the way.
yeah, Portuguese. Yeah, it was Portuguese Nicaraguan. One of the few.
One of the few. It's the best. But I remember like hitting like
Polish
a full
Polish
send.
Nicaraguan.
Polish Nicaraguans. I remember like hitting a jump. There was one time we had those black ramps, the plastic ramps that would slide.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't put a sandbag behind them or put them against a curb or like a tree or like someone's mom, they would like
You lay somebody's mom down.
like someone's mom to like lay it out. Yeah. But we had the two ramps, and I remember we were listening to "In the End" from Linkin Park on like a boom.
Clearly.
I was like, okay, it's at any minute there's going to be a parade of chicks. At any minute, Courtney Cox is going to come walking
Oh,
up
yeah,
this
it's always
driveway.
her. It's
Is
always
John Prophet up here? I like have to see him make this jump. There's
Courtney Cox.
Yeah, Courtney
That's
Cox.
such an obscure one for a
Yeah.
little kid.
Yeah,
but
I
of
love
course
Courtney
though.
Cox. Oh.
But of course though.
Oh my god. I would have had her lick my little clit-sized dick when I was. But like,
Fuck
we were
yeah.
listening to "In the End" from Linkin Park, and I hit like a 4-foot jump on a fucking beach cruiser.
Yup.
And I literally was like, "Wait, this is always when chicks never see this. Chicks never see this." And like, even as like when I was single at one point when I was 25, I was like, chicks didn't even know that I did that. I don't even know how to bring it up on a date. How do you bring that up?
You do.
How do you bring that up?
Because I am. I'm definitely doing that.
I remember like being in the driveway, like this event's sponsored by Hershey bars and Mom's Meatloaf. This is brought to you by John's Mom's Lasagna.
Yeah, this is brought to you by my mom.
This is brought to you by Mom's Love.
Yeah, my mom's pot roast.
This is brought to you by Mom's charred roast beef.
Fuck.
Shout out my mom.
I really think that the only reason I don't have energy anymore is because I don't get my back rubbed or eat Scrapple. I used to be able to suck today's dick every day.
I know. I think
literally
that's my
lived.
problem,
I
too.
literally lived X Games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I also remember like getting a stick back in the day that was shaped like a gun.
Yep.
That's fucking stick gun.
Oh, see, I was big into like the shape of a slingshot. That was like when
a Y-shaped stick.
Yeah,
fucking
I feel like
Y.
they're very rare though.
Well, I mean,
A strong enough one to be able to
Yeah.
fucking launch a fucking goober.
a goober, dude. Making goobers.
We used to in elementary school. There was a couple Russian kids, like immigrants, that came to our school. They were only there for like a year or two.
Uh-huh.
And we would me and that nasty Irish kid family. We would set up this game where it was called just Rock Fight. Well, we would go to the top of the hill, and then we'd have the Russians come on the bottom, and we had to throw rocks at each other. But it's way easier when you're on top of the hill and you have all the rocks. They almost have to kind of take a couple just to get their pile going.
It's called D-Day.
Yeah, it's called D-Day. It's called Omaha Beach. And we basically just throw rocks at the Russian kids.
I remember me and my buddy, we used to throw rocks at each other like across our little driveway in Upper Darby.
Yeah.
I remember one time, like, there was a bunch of people running, and we were doing the rock thing, and I fucking threw a rock, and it hit this girl in the fucking head. I hit the girl in the head with a rock, and, like, everyone was, like, acting like I did it on purpose. I was like, you think I can fucking aim like that?
Fuck, Jim.
I literally was like, of course I didn't hit her in the fucking head with a rock on purpose. I threw it.
I'll be in the MLB by now.
I was like,
She's gonna die now.
I know. It was so funny that she got back at me by feeding me a pistachio and closing my throat up. She fucking let that fester and tried to take me out.
That's the other thing too. It's like with our parents, like not wanting us to buy, like not wanting to buy us toys. It's like, all right, fine. Well, I guess there's rocks outside. I guess I'll fucking have a rock fight then.
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna tell my nieces and nephews to say that. I'll be like, I guess I'll play with rocks.
Yeah, go play with some rocks. Go give your friend a
Go
black
kick
eye.
rocks, dude.
Oh, kick rocks! I hate that fucking.
I remember
term.
like I used to ask my parents to like get me like shit at the store. I'd be like, I want this fucking like Eagles football, and they're like, back in my day we had kick the can. I was like, is that why you smoke crack?
Is that why you smoke?
Is that why you fucking smoke crack and kick our fucking
you
ass?
smoke crack and
Is
you're
it
like
'cause you got-
800 pounds?
It's because you fucking played kick the can. Maybe that's your fucking problem.
Yeah, kick the can probably made you a fucking 800-pound crackhead.
You fucking bitch.
God.
Anyway.
I think we're past.
I think we
we covered it.
And I
today.
digress. Listen.
This is good. This was like
we're
the KB
excited for wrestling, as you can tell.
Yeah, obviously.
Listen, if you're out there and you're listening to this, make sure you fucking tune in each week. Fucking follow us on Instagram, TJLee123, John Prophet, Jim Gillespie Comedy. We're fucking we're doing things. I got all types of dates coming up and blah 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 blah. And fucking we'll see you next week.
Yeah, go sniff some wrestlers.
Yeah.